Good evening, Warrior fans. Welcome to Baxter, Tennessee, home of the Bees, where the Warriors are set to face off against the Upperman Bees. The first game of district play, and it's going to be a heavyweight battle tonight between both teams, the girls and the boys. First up, the girls lowering the flag now for the national anthem. I believe going to be played on electric guitar, Dagan, so that's pretty cool. If any point tonight in the broadcast there are any difficulties, because past few lives been some issues with connection, stuff like that, just leave a comment down below. We'll try to get it fixed, but we should be good. Hopefully we sound good right now and we're all set.
It's going to be loud tonight, so if we need to turn up anything, just let us know.
Yeah, the band,
drop anything.
Band to our right, but now we're going to stand up and acknowledge the national anthem. Pretty impressive little showing right there of the electric guitar national anthem. Now we'll get set for the game to start.
I just wanted to be known, I had the quickest alarm turn off of all time.
Oh, had an alarm on?
Yeah.
Starting tonight for the Warriorettes, though, number 5, Bella Winningham. Number 11, Ashlyn Selby. Number 12, Kyra Fox. Number 13, Gracie Clark. Number 14, Lakeland Grass, the starters for the Warriorettes tonight.
Oh, nice
lights out again.
I'm liking the spotlight.
For the Bees starters.
Not as cool as Warren's. Warren's was like a
really board on the floor. Played a video. Starting for the Bees tonight. Number 24, TT Carson. Number 11, Sadie South. Number 12, Taylor Delonte. Number 22, Gracie Butler, and number 23, Maggie Butler, starters for the Lady Bees tonight. These two teams, some of the highest ranked in the district. Surely whoever wins tonight probably going to take that number 1 spot in district, because you hear the band a little loud. And so a win tonight would be just absolutely huge for the Warriorettes. Only 2 losses this season come from 2 Christmas tournament championship games. And this is where it gets really important. Start of district play tonight at Upperman. And we're really going to see what the Warriorettes are made of. Tip off. And the Bees control the tip. Warriorettes going to look to pressure early. Carson gives it off to Butler. To another Butler, the Butler sisters. So you'll hear a lot of Butlers tonight. Clark picks up her first foul on Carson, and she'll go to the line for 2. So an early foul, and got to keep Clark in the game. Going to be a difference maker in this one. She has been going off all season long for the Warriorettes. Carson makes her first free throw. Carson gets both free throws to fall. So now the Warriorettes being pressed a little bit by the Bees, going to show some pressure. They get it down the court though. Selby dribbling around, gives it to Fox. Fox hands it off to Grasty, just running a little bit of motion offense are the Warriorettes, and now they're going to get it out. Dodging going to set up a play. Grasty has it all the way at the top of the key, now gives it off to Winningham, the sharpshooter for the Warriorettes. Still passing it around, the Warriorettes not forcing any shots, a good sign early. Gotta have composure in games like these. Still working it around the perimeter. Fox now tries to make a move into the paint. Throws up a behind the back shot, and it's off the marks. Rebound by Butler. Carson has it coming down now for the Bees. Carson gonna go all the way again on Clark. Just off the backboard. Rebound though. And back out top of the key. Butler has it now driving on Fox, and Fox is going to get a block called on her. Gracie Butler will go, or they'll call it on the ground, so Galente will throw it in. Butler's got it. Passes off to her sister, a 3 on the way. Off the marks, rebound Winningham the other way for the Warriorettes. Winningham now backing her defender down, gives it off Selby, top of the key. Thought about a 3, now gets it back out. Clark working on Carson, spin move inside. Too shy off the glass. Rebound Carson going the other way. Driving straight into Fox, and another blocking foul, 2 early ones on Kyra Fox. So Norris gonna come into the game now for the Warriorettes. And a crucial defender for the Warriorettes gonna have to sit early in this one. They get it to Butler on the post. Good defense by Grassley, but she gets her own rebound. Streaking inside, steal by Norris. Norris going the other way now for the Warriorettes. Grassley to the goal, too hard. And rebound for the Bees, so the Warriorettes. Little sloppy start here to begin this first quarter, 5:50 to go. And really sloppy by both teams, only 2 points in the game. Gracie Butler makes a play to the rim and got it to go over Clark. Selby back the other way for the Warriorettes. Going to take it straight to the rim. Good defense that time by Butler, but the Warriorettes get it back. Selby inside underneath the goal, throws one up, misses the rim, and going to be rebounded, or hits the rim actually. Rebounded though by the Bees. Carson up the floor for the Bees. Gets it off to South. South over now into Butler. And an offensive foul on the Bees. Galente was going against Grasty and just pushing through the lane. So the Warriorettes have something go their way here, 4-0. 4:50 to go in this first quarter. Grasty brings it up for the Warriorettes. Screen for Selby. Norris has it, a 3-pointer. just short. Rebound by Butler. Nearly stolen away by Grassley. They get it out, though, and now Carson will bring it up the court.
Seems like no shot is going for the Warriorettes right now.
No, the only thing that's worked for the Bees is a drive by Carson. Off the marks that time and out of bounds on the Bees. It'll be Warriorettes ball. Clark driving baseline, gets the tough layup to go. Gracie Clark gets the Warriorettes on the board. And it's going to take an amazing performance out of her tonight.
That ended their 0-6 dry spell on shots.
And foul that time on Norris. Butler just took it to the rim, draws the foul, so she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And the Bees are about to be in the bonus.
Already 4 minutes left in this first. Four fouls on the Warriorettes as Crouch checks in for the Bees. Goes 1 for 2 at the line, does Butler. Now gives them a 5-2 lead over the Warriorettes. Selby's got it, thought about shooting the 3. Backed off, it would have been a deep 3. Gives it up to Clark. Now Selby's got it again, looking inside. Now gives it off to Clark. She goes to the rim, gets it to fall again. Another tough layup by Gracie Clark. All 4 for the Warriors so far. Carson gets into the corner, South for a 3. Too far, rebound though. Crouch gets it back out to South. And they're gonna set it back up. Butler driving in, picks up her dribble and gets it outside to Carson. Carson poked away and nearly stolen. Now it is. Winningham dives for the ball. Gonna be on the ground, a jump ball. It's gonna go in favor of the Warriorettes. Delente checks back in for the Bees. Carson goes out. Warriorettes and Clark getting into a little bit of a rhythm now. Winningham travels before, or walks before she takes her first dribble, so it'll be a turnover for the Warriorettes. And a couple more subs coming in now. Carson subs in for Gracie Butler. Crouch brings it up for the Lady Bees, now off to South. Now Carson has it guarded by Norris at the top of the key. Warriorettes being patient on defense. Now Carson gives it to Butler, trying to drive on Selby, and Selby blocks the shot. It'll stay with the Bees. Good defense that time by Selby. As Bees are trying to get to the rim early. Already 4 fouls on the Warriorettes. Played clean through the past 2 minutes, so 2:37 now to go here in this first. Carson's got in, not really attacking at all on this offense right now. They're getting the play set up.
It's overall been a slow game right now.
Yeah, a lot of motion along the outside.
Not a whole lot of scoring either, since there's about 2 minutes left of this first quarter and 9 total points of this game.
Gonna be that type of game though for both teams, as Carson now drives on Norris. Can't get the shot to fall. Winningham gets the rebound, gets it out of traffic. Selby, nobody near. Easy layup for Ashlyn Selby, and the Warriors take the lead. 1:54 to go in the first. Carson's got it in the middle. They break the Warriorettes press. Get it out, Delente. She drives to the rim, blocked again by Selby. 2 blocks for Ashlyn Selby early. Gracie Butler will come back into the game for the Lady Bees. And Cassie Crouch will go to the bench. Butler underneath the rim, reverse layup on Clark, no good. So Clark the other way now for the Warriorettes. Kicks it out. Norris, corner three. Too long. Good positioning, though, by Grasty. Now Winningham a three. Too short. Another rebound, though, for Grasty. Grasty gets it to Selby. Her turn to try a three. That one too far. 3 threes that time for the Warriorettes. And now a foul. Going to be called against Clark. So that's her second foul. She's going to have to check out now.
And they're now in the bonus as well. Should be.
Yeah, they'll be in the bonus with 1:18 to go here in this first quarter. It's been a slow start for both teams. Only 11 points scored so far, a minute to go. They're going to keep Clark in the game. Or actually, no, haven't subbed in yet. Winfrey's still at the scores table to sub in for what you can imagine will be Clark. She's got 2 fouls now. And 4 points for the Warriors. Butler misses both at the free throw line. Selby pulls down the rebound to go the other way for the Warriorettes. Too high over Selby's head, the pass, and so a turnover. It'll be Bees ball. A lot of subbing going on from the Bees right now. This is Delente's
fresh.
Yeah, this is Delente's third time checking in, and she started.
It's looking like it's only 6-man rotation, though. It's just a quick 6-man rotation.
Yeah. Crouch gets it off to Butler. Butler to South. South, good pass inside. Blocked by Grasty. So Grasty, about a 2 or 3 inch height disadvantage right there, blocks the shot. And good defense so far from the Warriorettes. South now dribbling around on Winningham, gives it off to Crouch. And they're holding it up top. 43 seconds to go in the first. Crouch, it's stolen away by Winfrey, and a double dribble on Winfrey, the call. So it'll be Lady B's ball. 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Norris guarding Carson. The top of the key. Trying to get it to Delente. Gets it off. Guarded by Grasty. Norris got to be careful not to pick up a foul. They give it back to Carson. Hard defense being played. And falls, and it's going to be a foul on the ground. So 2 free throws with 8.7 seconds to go in the first. The seventh, I believe the 7th foul, Dagan, on the Warriorettes here in this first. Now the scoreboard stops at 5, but I believe they've been to the line now 3 times.
Yeah, Hunter's thinking you're right.
In this bonus, so 7 fouls for the Warriorettes. Going to have to be careful not getting foul trouble down the stretch.
I think that's 2 new subs.
Stone and Phi come in now for the Bees for this last 8 seconds. 1 of 2 at the line. Carson goes. Pass is just nowhere. Carson steps out of bounds, though, so the Warriorettes get lucky. It was 4-on-1. Three seconds to go when Grasty picks up the ball, gets it to the corner. Norris had to fire a 3 over a defender, and it's off the mark. So through 1 quarter, all knotted up, 6 apiece is the game. At this time, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Missy Selby with the Real Estate Agent, with the Real Estate Collective, wants to be your real estate agent. Give her a call at 931-510-7213 or 931-837-8371, or visit our office at 23 North Spring Street in Sparta. Another sponsor of tonight's broadcast, the Sparta Drug Center. Beth Kirby and her team care for you and your family. Some things they offer: locally owned and operated, free delivery within city limits, bubble packs, in-house savings plans on medications, and accept most insurance plans. give them a call at 931-837-5000 or at 425 North Street in Sparta. So the Warriorettes had a bit of foul trouble coming into the second quarter. Clark and Fox are both on the bench with 2 fouls apiece. Something to watch because Clark's really been the tone setter for this team the entire year.
Absolutely. Not only that, Andrews, these Warriorettes are having a little bit of an off night tonight, shooting-wise. In general, they're not doing their normal performance shooting.
Yeah, some of these shots, though, really been very contested. You know, a couple threes, there's just been a hand right in the face. So it's been really hard for the Warriorettes to get off a clean shot. Nearly a steal right there, though, for the Warriorettes. Outside corner three for Butler off the marks. Rebound by the Lady Bees. And it gets it to go as Delente. Tough shot that time on the post. The Warriorettes got to get some of these rebounds. Can't allow some of these offensive rebounds that are happening. Winningham drives in. Layup no good. And a jump ball going to be the call. It'll stay with the Warriorettes. They get it in. Winfrey passes it off. Nearly a stolen pass. A couple scary passes for the Warriorettes. Norris from the top of the key gets the three to fall. Norris with exactly what the Warriorettes needed, a three to put them on top by 1. 7 minutes now to go in the second. Now guarding Carson. Butler gives it off to Butler and a walk on the handoff screen, so the Warriorettes get it back. And they need to come alive from the three-point line. The Bees playing a zone. And the Bees going to call a full timeout now. So we'll take this time to thank some more of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. The same two you've been seeing, Missy Selby with the Real Estate Collective. If you're looking for a real estate agent, give her a call at 931-510-7213 or 931-837-8371. Dagan, the Bees are in a little bit of a zone right now. What do the Warriorettes need to do offensively to kind of penetrate that?
Well, it's getting a little loud, sorry.
Yeah, the band playing now.
I believe the Warriorettes have been shooting great. They're a little bit of an off night right now, and I think that Upperman Bees coach realized that. That's why I rotated to a zone, making them shoot until they start hitting them. So I think they're just testing the Warriorettes' ability to adapt and start hitting their shots.
Yep. Norris has been a good three-point shooter for the Warriors. Selby has been knocking them down too. Really all of them, Winningham especially. Good pass inside to Winfrey. Kicks it back out to Winningham. Now to the corner. Selby tries a three-pointer. Nearly in. And an over-the-back call on Gracie Butler of the Bees. And Winfrey went to the ground hard. So stay with the Warriorettes. Grassley gets it into Winningham. Relaxed right now are the Warriorettes. Throws it inside, 3 people collapse. Winningham top of the key. Too far. South gets it all the way and overthrows Delente, so a turnover. And really had a wide open layup if they could have connected on that pass. So the Warriorettes catch a little bit of a break. Grassley now directing traffic for the Warriorettes. Trying to look for maybe a three along the three-point line. Winningham and Norris were throwing it back and forth for a second. Now Grassley's going to walk it back up to the top. Get it off to Winningham. She's looking to shoot every time she gets it. Maybe a shot going up here really deep. She's going to take it off the backboard. So the Warriorettes just really not even trying to get into that interior part of the zone. Butler, a tough drive on Winfrey and a block. There's not really anything you can do if you're Winfrey right there.
Except go for the charge, and she at least attempted.
Yeah, I don't know what Winfrey's going to have to do right there if that one wasn't charged. Going to have to get down, get set earlier, not get.
I don't think it was the getting set earlier. I think they're trying to say she fell before the contact.
Yeah, might be it too. The momentum really tough. The Bees have struggled from the free throw line though so far. They've been to the line a couple times, and just a bunch of 1-for-2 series. A jump ball. Grasty wrestles it away. And Carson will stay with the Bees though. They get it into Butler. Grasty now. Very pesky defense. Carson has it down low. Blocked by Winningham. A great pick away block. Now up the floor. And they're going to call a carry.
Warrior fans not happy with that one.
Yeah, carry on Winningham now. Angel will check in for Winfrey for the Warriorettes. And so all knotted up at 9 apiece, 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. And Norris steals it away from Carson. Gives it up to Winningham, back to Norris, and her layup is good. Warriorettes on top by 2 now. Crouch has it at the top for the Bees. Hands it off. The Warriorettes switching on the screen handoffs. Butler trying to find someone to throw it to. They get it to Valente. Now off to Crouch. Bees really sharing the ball this possession, not really attacking anything. They get a good screen. Carson, a wide open layup at the rim. Warriorettes quickly down the court though. Winningham gets it inside to Angel. Angel back outside, jump up, pull up jumper for Grassley rather, and she gets it to fall. Warriorettes regain that lead. 4 minutes now to go in this second quarter. Crouch dribbling around at the top. Butler gets the screen for a sister, makes her open. Good defense by Angel though. Not enough. Butler gets it to fall. Nearly a stolen pass tipped, and now it is stolen away by Butler. Butler goes to the rim, and Selby's gonna foul her. And so Maggie Butler, or Gracie Butler rather, will go to the line for 2 shots. 3:25 to go here in this second quarter. Gets the first one to fall for the Lady Bees. And it's been a very scrappy game, low scoring game. You gotta feel like this one's probably gonna come down to the very last moment. And maybe even really free throws as Butler gets both of those to fall. The first time the Bees tonight have made 2 in 1 trip, I believe.
Hasn't been a common occurrence at the least.
Winningham underneath the goal. Dangerous pass out, and it's stolen away by South. Now the Warriorettes get the trap. They get it out though to Butler. And Butler just takes it all the way to the rim. Rebound by Angel. Grassley now pressing it up the court for the Warriors. Good pass down low. Finds Winningham open on the block, and the Warriorettes get 2 more. All tied up again. 2:45 to go in the second.
There's been a lot of lead changes this game.
Yeah, it's really been a 2-point or tied up game the entire time. As Norris nearly steals it away, and a foul now on Norris. That's Norris's third foul.
So Warriors are in a little bit of foul trouble now. In general, they were at the beginning, but having someone with 3 fouls who gets valuable minutes before the first half is over is crucial.
Yeah, all 3 of their rotational players in the game now, or in foul trouble, so really no rotation for the rest of this first half. They could always bring in Norvell, though. She definitely good enough to play in this game. Good pass inside to Winfrey. She tripped, and they're going to get the foul. Going to go against Carson. That's her first foul. They get it in. Dangerous pass. Nearly lost again for the Warriors. Grasty with a good move in and out. Rebound Angel, though, in the right spot. And the Warriorettes tie it back up. Just under 2 minutes now in this second quarter. Dolente has it at the top. Grasty on her, get it off the south now, a deep 3, and it's good for the Bees. Grasty, dangerous pass, picked off by Butler. And now a foul for Grasty. The Warriorettes getting a little bit flustered with that press. They're going to have to settle into the game and deal with the pressure. Butler gets it in, loses the ball. Winfrey with the steal. Winfrey gives it up to Winningham. Winningham takes it all the way, gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. And a good opportunity for Winningham to shoot some free throws, see it go through from a jump shot standpoint. Hopefully we'll get her hot
Just
from the 3.
Seeing the ball go through the net is always a confidence booster, no matter where it is, even if it's a wide open layup. So seeing anything go through definitely boosts the confidence, which is what was a big factor in shooting.
Yeah. First one off the marks, though. One more for her. Gets the second one to fall. So a minute 18 now in this first half left to go. Warriorettes trail by 2 to begin district play. Winfrey picks up a foul. Two fouls now on Winfrey. She'll probably play with 2. That's the 5th for the Warriors this quarter. So back into the bonus go the Bees. Carson's at the line shooting 2 now. Misses the first one. Crouch comes back into the game now for Gracie Butler. Carson misses both and then leaves the line early, so it'll be the Warriorettes' ball.
She knew she had a shot at getting the rebound. She sprinted after she shot that.
Yeah, it's been a really tough night shooting free throws right now for the Bees.
She knew she missed that immediately and left her fingertips. She sprinted, tried to get that rebound.
Angel put it on the deck and got stolen. Crouch now down low, gets it out to Dolente, 3-pointer off to the left. Rebound Winfrey. Gets it out to Winningham. Some dangerous passes from the Warriorettes. Grasty to the rim. Too short on the layup. Rebound, though, by Winningham. Winningham gives it back off to Grasty. Grasty is fouled. It'll be the 4th. Warriorettes out one outside of the bonus, but 38 seconds to go. It probably won't matter here. Warriorettes get it in. Selby, an open look at the top of the key. Just off to the right. Angel can't come down with the rebound. So Bees go the other way. Just under 30 seconds to go now. Grasty guarding Dolente at the top, now gives it off to Maggie Butler. She's going to dribble it out. Now 10 seconds to go. It'll be the final possession of the quarter. South gives it off to Crouch. Crouch looking inside, gets it to Butler. Top of the key, a three off the marks, and that'll end this first half. 20-18 the score. The Bees on top by 2. And to begin district play, we've got a good one here at Upperman. It's going to be a tough second half for the Warriorettes. We're going to step aside and take a break, though. Before we do, Dagan, they're going to be honoring someone at halftime. He asked us personally for a little shout-out. He goes to Upperman, but he's my first cousin, my best friend, and really an insane golfer.
He is so good at golfing. I love the guy, too. It's not just Andrew Biasy over here.
Yeah, might be during the boys, though. Didn't think about that. But if it is right now, Gavin Gauzy for the Bees. Went to state. That's what he's being honored for. So shout out to him. We're going to take a break. We'll be back for the second half of action between the Bees and the Warriorettes.
Please direct your attention to Center Court for a special presentation. 2025 was another special year for athletics at Upperman. For our 2025 Boys Basketball Championship in March, all the way to the girls bowling team who won the region tournament just this week. Tonight we want to recognize our championship teams and highlight some of the biggest accomplishments from this past year. During this halftime, we will recognize all of our boys team championships. The first team we want to recognize our 2025 Upperman Bees baseball team. Would you please make your way to the court? '25 Upperman Bees baseball, 27-14 record. Conference champions 10-0, district champions, region runner-up, sectional champions, state tournament appearance, and final TBCA state ranking of 5th. Led by head coach Wes Shanks, assistant coaches Dalton Drumberger and Kay Payne. 2025 seniors include TWSA All-State Max Preps freshman All-American Justin Fowler, TBCE All-State Alec Wilson, 3-time All-District Julian Maldo and Rookie Allison, All-District Ed Huddleston and Carson Polroy, with Aiden White and Cody Lowe. Senior accomplishments, 109-51 record, 2022 AAA state champion 31-9, 2023 AAA state runner-ups, 2022 to 2025 4 straight district championships with a record of 54-4, state tournament appearances 3 of 4 years, first back-to-back state championship tournament appearances in program history, back-to-back state championship game, first in program history, second back-to-back 30-plus wins. Underclassmen roster include Brady Green, Carson Shue, Caden Holroyd, Chris Worsing, Brandon Wilkie, Andrew Hedrick, Brian Allen, Jackson West, Riley Case, Hayden King, Maddox Barnes, and Chase Brown. All-time program records, 32 district championships, 19 region championships, 11 state tournament appearances, 2 state runner-ups, and 3 state championships. Let's give a hand for our Upperman High School Baseball 2025. Next, we want to recognize our Upperman wrestling members, John Haney, Jude Fitzpatrick, Jake Stinnett, and Grady Phelps. These individuals were all state qualifiers in 2025. John Haney, Wrestling State Qualifier, 2025 Region 3A runner-up, 2025 Section 2, third place medalist, 2025 State Qualifier. John ended the season with a record of 38-8. John also holds a UHS record for most career wins at 95 and is a two-time state medalist. Jude Fitzpatrick, Wrestling State Qualifier, 2025 Region 3A runner-up, 2025 Section 2, third place medalist, 2025 State Qualifier. Jude finished the season with a record of 36-14. Jude is currently ranked 5th in the state. Jake Stinney, Wrestling State Qualifier, 2025 Region 3A champion, 2025 Section 2 runner-up, 2025 state runner-up. Jake ended the season with a 48-4 record. Jake is currently ranked number 1 in the state. Grady Phelps, Wrestling State Qualifier, 2025 Region 3A champion where he was voted as Region 3A Tournament's Most Outstanding Wrestler, 2025 Section 2 champion, 2025 state champion with a record of 49-0. Grady is the first UHS wrestler to capture a state title. Grady is currently ranked number 1 in the state. Congratulations, champion. We look forward to another historic 2026 season. Now we want to recognize our 2025 Region Champion Upperman Football. Football roster includes Grayson Young, Elijah Fitz, Lee Schaefer, Carmine Phillips, Bronson Chapman, Jackson Biggs, Elijah Barlow, Gunnar Block, Jack Smith, Marcus Williams, Jake Stinnett, Kobe Justice, Jason Thomas, MJ Johnson, Casey Lee Hager, Jeremiah Tarver, Jacob Taylor, Tate Corrad, Colton Johnson, Austin Roberts, Oliver Little, Trevor Paul, Jacob Harris, Katie Ford, Logan Davey, Gabe Jarrett, Caleb Tomlin, Jaden Young, Jude Fitzpatrick, Walter Kane, Zach Touton, Braxton Pitts, Jet Long, Thaddeus Spade, William Shea, Tristan Walker, Cooper Goodnight, Colton Pippin, Andrew Hughes, James Anderson, McCall Long, Diego Alvarez, Mason Meadows, Jacoby Beasley, Andrew Bohan, Hunter Manton, Mason Fox, Dalton Pennicutt, Wyatt Young, Brighton Garrett, Kevin Wilson, Tucker Herring, Parker Cox, Noah Tarver, Brady Weiser, Jackson Collins, Israel Alvarez, Jacob Williams, Colin Schaefer, Logan Choice, Evan Brewington, and Cooper Burton. 2025 Region Champs, a record of 9-3, 5-0 Region games, second round of TSSAA playoffs, 2025 Mr. Football Finals Bronson Chapman, 6 Region Superlative Awards, 6 First Team All-Region members, 4 Second Team All-Region members, Region Coach of the Year Adam Payne, Region Special Teams Coach of the Year Brian Johnson. Let's give a round of applause for our Upperman High School football. Another team we'd like to recognize that is not present with us is our Logan team. Just recently won the district championship and are competing in the region championship tournament tonight. Members include Alec Flack, Gavin Dotson, Brayden Green, Jackson Green, and Cameron Burdell. Head coach Brent Green and assistant coach Jeff Scanlon. Let's give a round of applause for our Logan team. This will conclude our championship celebration for our boys team. Everybody give them a round of applause.
We are back to start second half action between the Warriorettes and the Bees. Warriorettes going to come into it down 2. They've got Clark and Fox back in the game, though. Huge for the Warriorettes as they had to sit the entire first half, really. And immediately Clark with a jumper that goes through, picking up right where she left off when she went out. And now Carson trapped. Dodgen thought it went off of Carson. The Bees get it in over to Butler. Back up top to Carson. Now gives it back off to Butler. Just passing it back and forth. Now Carson drives to the rim. Good straight up defense by the Warriorettes, and Fox was out of bounds.
That's unfortunate.
It was a great defensive play there. Both of those players had 2 fouls, I believe, guarding the ball right there, and just a not foul. It's 3 fouls at this point. It's huge. That puts you out for really another 7 minutes. Still tough defense, though, by Clark. So Butler's got it at the top, gives it. Now to South. The Lady Bees sharing the ball around, not forcing or rushing anything at all. And now Butler goes straight into Fox, and finally the Warriorettes get the charge call. Fox with another charge.
Big shock that it was Fox.
Yeah, just adding to the school record that she set. And will probably keep for a long time. I don't imagine anyone else coming through and going for the charge record.
I think after her sophomore season, she was going for it.
Yeah. Pass stolen away that time, though. And now the Bees going back the other way. Clark trying to force Carson to go left. And another offensive foul on Butler. Fox draws 2 offensive fouls in a row.
I was back-to-back, too. Great effort from Fox.
So 2 fouls on the Bees early. Clark got it down low. Awkward shot, just off the front of the rim. Rebound by the Bees. Carson going the other way. Carson with a move, and it works. A little odd move. Don't know what you would call that. It worked and just missed the layup short. Clark got the rebound. Selby out for a 3. Gets it to fall for the Warriorettes. A huge 3-pointer and a timeout for the Bees. The Warriorettes with a quick 5-point swing to take the lead by 3. 5:53 to go in the second. We'll take this time to thank our sponsors for tonight's broadcast again. If you're looking for a real estate agent, Missy Selby from the Real Estate Collective has you covered. Call 931-510-7213 or 931-837-8371. Office located at 23 North Spring Street in Sparta. Warriorettes coming back out and really playing at full strength now. That really the entire first half not playing at full strength. Didn't have Clark or Fox, and immediately Clark and Fox making a difference. Fox 2 drawing fouls on her, and Clark with a basket as well. Butler breaks the press all the way down and gets the layup to fall. Skip pass all the way down the floor, though. Clark goes straight into Butler in the and 1 foul. Strong take for Clark, and they were surely missing her in the first half. Just the size and physicality she brings to the table. One of the taller players for the Warriorettes. Gets the free throw to fall as well. And now a 4-point lead for the Warriorettes. I think it's the largest Warriorette lead of the night. Crouch gives it off to South. Defended by Fox. Crouch gets it in to Delente. Delente poked away though, nearly stolen by Winningham and off of Winningham. Looked like she got poked in the face. Now just back up to the top. The Lady Bees really playing the possession game right now, not rushing anything at all. They get it off to Butler. Good help defense by Selby. Forces the tough layup. Clark comes down with the rebound. Going the other way now for the Warriorettes. Gives it off to Winningham. Winningham fakes a three. And now going to pull it back out and set up the offense. Oh, a deep three from Winningham. And a foul. They're going to get Fox. So her third. Most likely keep her in the game if you're dodging now. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. You lose a lot of experience if one of the starting five fouls out, because I mean this group has been in really a big position since sophomore year, playing in these big games. And
Absolutely.
there's a steal by Clark. We'll pick up on that topic in a second. Clark, the steal, the fast break for the Warriors, and just turn it over. Delente now the other way. Fox gonna have to be careful. Straight into Fox and a block. Oh no!
The Roy is not happy about that one. It's not the Roy, but the people who come from the Roy. Either way,
Four fouls now on Fox, and exactly what we were talking about. You lose a lot of experience with Fox subbing out and Norris, a sophomore, coming in. And experience that's really valuable in these type of games down the stretch. Fox might have got a little bit of a charge fatigue right there.
Yeah.
She had two. Didn't get that one. And so 4 fouls. She's off to the bench until the fourth. Selby drives in. Norris for a three. Too short. Rebound by the Bees. And Butler just going to go all the way and gets the layup to go. Now the Warriorettes back. Winningham, easy layup, too short. Rebound, Clark, and gets it wrestled away by Butler, and now South going the other way for the Bees. Skip past the Crouch and a walk on the Bees, and going to be Warriorettes' ball. So the game picking up in pace a little bit, tied up at 26 apiece with 3:25 to go in this third quarter. Selby inside to Winningham. This time the layup good for the Warriorettes. Dodgen telling them to get back. South has it at the top, gives it off to Crouch. Now Butler. And a little bit of pushing on the floor. Grasty with some pesky defense, annoying one of the Upperman players. Now Lente drives in. Good defense by Norris, but an even better shot by number 12 for the Bees. Selby, dangerous pass. She gets it though. Gives it to the corner for Norris. Norris to Grasty. Grasty driving in, kicks it out. Winningham for the three. Too hard. And it'll be the Bees' ball. Crouch has it now for the Bees. Crouch drives on Norris, gets to the rim, but too hard on the layup, too high off the glass. Rebound Winningham. And she's going the other way for the Warriorettes. Inside to Clark. Clark looking for a man, was in a little bit of trouble. Gets it back, and now drugged to the ground and stolen away by Butler. Butler going to take it on Grasty, and a foul. The ball didn't even have possession on the foul, and so it's going to go against Grasty of the Warriorettes. It's her second foul.
There seems to be a lot of commotion. All over the gym.
Yeah. It's getting crazy right now inside of, I don't really know what they call this gym, maybe the Hive. There's a shot at the rim.
What's referred to as the Hive.
Yeah, too short. Rebound for the Warriorettes. Winningham going all the way to the goal, puts a shot up and gets it to fall. Tough take for Winningham. And a timeout now for the Warriorettes as they have a 2-point lead. We'll take this time to thank some more of our sponsors as the band plays. Might be a little loud. Sparta Drug Center. Beth Kirby and her team care for you and your family. Some things they offer. They're locally owned and operated. Free delivery within city limits, bubble packs, in-house savings plans on medications, and they accept most insurance plans. Give them a call at 931-837-5000.
I know this was from a couple days ago, but did figure out what Warren County's gym was called. The Dalt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not. I don't think we're going there again, but
Yeah. Not in the district, and start a district play. It'll be really primarily district teams, maybe if not only district teams from here on out for the Warriors and Warriorettes. South kicks it out to Butler. Now Carson has it driving on. Clark got to be careful. Good defense by Clark. Clark might go all the way with it, just pulls up and misses, and Norris runs in to Crouch on the rebound, so she'll pick up a foul. That might be Norris's fourth.
Yeah. But Clark is doing well at playing her good, normal, scrappy defense without picking a foul call, and she's proved that before in earlier games this season. She'll get in foul trouble, but then we'll see her go forever without getting another foul call, playing the exact same defense, which is just great body control.
Yeah, she's only got 40 seconds to go here in this third quarter, so she should be good really the rest of the way, barring something crazy to happen. Norris and Fox, though, have 4 fouls for the Warriorettes, so they will have to be careful when they come back in. Another foul, that time on Selby.
It's only her second, so
she's got one to give, but the Bees might be in the bonus. They are. Crouch will shoot 2 from the line. Both teams reach the bonus this quarter, I believe. So they have the Bees sitting only at 3 fouls, so maybe a scoreboard error there. Or the Warriorettes sitting at 3 fouls, rather. She gets one to go at the line. 30 seconds to go. Grasty being pressured by the press. Dodgen might have to call a timeout, begging for one on the other end, and he gets it off. So we'll keep the possession. Timeout, Warriorettes. And another sponsor of tonight's broadcast. If you're looking for a real estate agent, Missy Selby with the Real Estate Collective is the one for you. Give her a call at 931-510-7213 or 931-837-8371, located on 23 North Spring Street in Sparta. Coming out of the timeout, 22 seconds to go. The Warriorettes are going to have to inbound it from the side. The press of the Lady Bees been very tough so far. They get it in, though, and the pass tipped away from Clark, and so the Bees have it. Deep three from South off the front of the rim. Butler has the rebound, and good job by Grassley to get in there for the jump ball. It'll stay with the Bees. 9 seconds to go. Trying to get it in to Butler, back underneath the rim. Delente just misses the layup. It was wide open. Now Butler again. And Grassley, good defense that time. And so end of the third quarter, the Warriorettes clinging to a 1-point lead to start off district play, 30-29. Fourth quarter, after these messages from the sponsors, the Sparta Drug Center, Beth Kirby and her team caring for you and your family. Some things they offer: they're locally owned and operated, free delivery within city limits, bubble packs, in-house savings plans on medications, and they accept most insurance plans. Give them a call at 931-837-5000, located at 425 North Spring Street in Sparta. So Dagan going into the fourth. No, the band's playing, might be a little loud right now. What's it going to take down the stretch from the Warriorettes? Really, any of them. You know, 30-29, 8 more minutes in a game where, no, you don't really know when the whistle could get blown.
Absolutely. That's why they need to play safe defense while still playing aggressive. And they're doing relatively well. They just have a couple of slip-ups, but whenever they slip up, there's definitely a punishment for it. Not only that, I think we need to do way better at making the shots that are given to us. You know, we're doing better in this second half about doing that, but that first half, shots that were given to us weren't going in, which is just a huge factor of this basketball game.
Yeah, you're going to see it right here. Fox is playing with 4 fouls now for the Warriorettes. They'll probably go Fox, and then when she fouls out, if she does, they'll bring in Norris. Clark gives it to Fox in the corner. Fox drives to the rim. Good take for Fox. Carson now around Butler, gives it off to South, back to Carson. Carson makes a move and gets by Clark and misses the layup wide open. Clark gets it going the other way out to Selby. The jumper goes for the Warriorettes.
We just got bailed on that missed layup.
Yeah, missed layup turns into 2 for the Warriorettes. Nearly stolen by Grassley there. Pesky defense from the Warriorettes all night. Butler gonna go at Fox, and good defense by Fox to not pick up her 5th foul. Gets the rebound, gives it to Clark. Clark off the Winningham 3 from the corner. Off the marks, rebound though by Fox. Fox and Grassley down on the floor is hurt. Maybe an issue with...
I don't know if it's her knee or her back. I don't know if her like
maybe
knee
she
hit
got the
ground,
breath knocked out of her.
or she got it. Yeah, that's the 2 options I was going with. She either
Maybe just
landed on
breath.
her knees or breath.
Dodgen's going to give her a full timeout. And we'll talk about the game for a minute. You know, we've gotten our sponsors in. So what? Maybe a little bit of statistical update, Dagan, with Rolls, if you could grab that from him.
Yeah, I'll grab it from him. All right, so leading for us points is Gracie Clark. Right behind her is Bella. And then Kylie and Ashlyn both have 5. And then Tegan has 2. And so does Lakeland. Steal-wise, we have multiple players with 2 steals in the game. We have 3 of them. That is Kylie, Sarah, and Gracie. And Bella has 1 for herself. We're doing relatively well on rebounds.
Yeah, really just the main statistical thing right now. Fox has 4 fouls, and so does Norris. Warriorettes get it in, 34-29, 5-point lead and the ball for the Warriorettes. In a game where the lead feels so valuable, extending it here could be huge. Need to be patient on this possession. Clark gets it into the middle, gets it back out quickly to Selby. Over to Fox. Fox gives it over to Clark. Backing it back out now are the Warriorettes. The clock ticks just under 6:15 to go in the fourth. Gives it to Winningham. Winningham pump fakes her defender. Thought about the three twice. Didn't get it. Backdoor pass from Selby. And Clark's underneath the rim for the basket. 36-29 now the score. Dodgen trying to hype up.
Good momentum that these Warriorettes have built. Quick baskets, answering off of the Upperman Bees' misfortunes.
Butler getting the ISO with Fox, gonna go right at her. Fox backs
That's
off.
good defense. We don't want to see Fox pick up another foul. She just kept her hands straight up.
Yeah, good job by Fox to back off of that one and throws it away now to Butler. Butler's got it again. So just when the Warriorettes build a little bit of momentum, the Bees come crawling back, and it's now a 5-point game. 5:20 to go in the fourth. Crouch dribbling it in on Clark. Picks up her dribble, nowhere to go. Now to Butler, working on Selby. Can't get it to go. Rebound by Winningham. Being chased up the court to Clark, puts it up and gets stuffed by the rim. Out of bounds though and stays with the Warriorettes. Grassley gets it into Clark. Odd looking jump shot. A little bit
Almost
off,
fell anyway.
Yeah, off position right there, but it almost goes in for the Warriorettes. Bees get it back though, Crouch. Gives it off to South, and nearly a double dribble. South trying to get open for a three. Good defense by Winningham. Gives it to Butler. The Warriorettes denying everything right now. Now they're going to give it to the other Butler to go against Fox with 4 fouls. The Bees just having to bring it back out. Really been stuffed by the defense this possession. Hand off to Delente. Fox is there and another step. Oh. Gets it to fall and a steal by Butler. Spin move and gets a layup to go. Bees now trail by 1.
It's a big momentum switch.
Winningham fouled now. Dodgen trying to get his player to settle down. Grassley looking for someone to get it into, gets it to Fox, and Fox gets it back out. Warriorettes just working the perimeter right now. Gets it in now to Clark. Clark back out to Fox. Passing it around, Grassley drives in off the back of the rim. Grassley gets her own rebound and fouled now by Maggie Butler. Second foul of the quarter on the Bees. And Butler will come out, Maggie will come out for Gracie Butler. Warriorettes trying to get it in, far pass to Winningham. Winningham wide open, 3, too far. Rebound Carson. Now the Bees, clock ticking down, 3:10 to go in the fourth. Bees trail by 1. They have possession right now. Fox guarding Butler. Butler to the rim again. Good spin move, and they got the foul on Fox. And so that'll be Fox's 5th. Butler at the free throw line. The Bees take a 1-point lead on a run right now. Butler comes in for Crouch. And so the Warriors trail by 2, clock below 3 minutes to go. Selby driving down, gets it to Clark, inside Clark, pull up just off the marks.
Nothing's falling right now for the Warriors. Be a foul on Kylie, I believe.
That's her 5th.
Right, yeah.
So the fastest 5th ever just got in for Fox. So there goes 2 of the Warriors. Fox
Defensive.
and, two defensive assets. Fox and Norris have fouled out of the game tonight. Nearly another steal for the Warriorettes. Butler working on Selby, and Selby gonna foul. And she'll go to the line. Butler will to shoot 2.
As this is the first chant from the Upperman student section.
Stood up for the second half.
Stood up for the second half, pulled out a chant for the last 3 minutes of the game. Since there was about, it's not about actually, it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left of this game. Little time update. Me and Andrew forget that that's not connected quite oftenly.
So Bees take a 4-point lead late in the 4th. Warriorettes gonna have to fight back without their starting guard Fox and their 6-man Norris. And over the head of Grasty, a turnover for the Warriorettes. Clark guarding Carson. Bees have been good at just holding the ball and extending possessions. And certainly on their side right now. Butler, though, drives to the rim, gets fouled.
Warriors foul on team 4.
So Butler will shoot 2 more at the line. Free throw so crucial now. And the Bees starting to convert on more and more free throws. Gets them both to fall, so the Warriorettes trail by 6, 1:49. And another scary pass.
I feel like you've said that a little bit more this game than normal. I don't know if that plays a factor. I'm not 100% sure on our passing turnovers that we have.
Yeah.
Hunter is good, not that good.
Warriorettes need this 3 from Winningham, nearly in. It looked good from over here, just off to the left. Selby now gets it out to Winfrey, gives it back to Winningham. Winningham gets it to Selby. Minute 20 now. The Warriorettes got to find some offense. And pass picked off by Butler. One man to beat. Winningham underneath the goal, and Butler gets the layup to fall. 8-point lead now for the Lady Bees. The Warriorettes in desperate need of offense.
Need a showtime player.
Selby will try a 3. Her 3 in and out, nearly halfway down the rim, and a foul now on the Warriorettes.
I don't even know how it's physically possible.
That was in and out. And the Bees will go back to the free throw line. They've been in the bonus every quarter.
Yeah. I think this is the latest they've been in the bonus in a quarter. Is this 4th quarter.
Warriorettes haven't made it to the bonus yet. A timeout for the Bees. Missy Selby with the Real Estate Collective. If you're looking for a real estate agent, give her a call at 931-510-7213 or 931-837-8371. Office also located at 23 North Spring Street in Sparta. So the Warriorettes, 55 seconds to go, down 44-36. Not looking good right now. They're going to need a lot of offense in a little bit amount of time.
They would need a quite similar to a Tracy McGrady moment, except they got 22 more seconds.
Yeah.
And I think 3 less points.
The 3 from Selby would have been huge.
Absolutely. That would have made it
And
a 2-shot.
I have no clue how that did not go in.
No, I don't know.
Was,
that was still bouncing and out.
Yeah, as Butler misses the first from the free throw line.
I literally almost said, and Selby answered, and I just saw the ball spawn out of the rim.
Yeah. Warriorettes got to go. 36-45, 49 seconds to go. Clark's got it. Over to Selby. Selby gets it inside to Winningham. Winningham back out to Clark. Fires a 3. Gets it to fall, and a timeout for Dodgen. The Warriorettes absolutely needed that to cut the lead down to 6. And 38 seconds to go. From here, do you just start fouling?
I think that's your best bet. You foul, because not only does that stop the clock, but overall these Bees have not shot well at the charity stripe at all, especially what did we say? I would give it like every half. They're probably shooting 50%.
Yeah, right around 50, maybe below 50%.
So, I mean, I wouldn't mind fouling them to stop the clock, give us a chance. Because even if they just hit one, what makes it a 7-point game, preferably make them miss both, but.
And missing both make it 2 threes to tie it up. Of course, you would need them to miss 2 twice, and you would need the Warriorettes to hit 2 threes in a row. Not been a primarily good shooting night for the Warriorettes. So they'll come out in a press. No one on the floor really in a lot of foul trouble right now. A couple with 2 or 3 fouls. And again, Fox and Norris both fouled out of the game early in the 4th. And a foul now on Clark. And Carson will shoot. And a little bit strategic by the Warriors because Carson struggled from the line early. So they'll test her now. She's got 2.
No chance of any clock coming off the time coming off the clock. There we go.
Yeah.
As there seems to be
a little discussion by the refs.
Dana, I think that's head coach.
Yep.
Yeah, and the officials talking. Still talking, actually. Little flustered why. The game is merely in our hands unless the Warriorettes put on a miracle.
Carson gets the first free throw to fall. Huge for the Lady Bees. Now a 3-possession game, unless the Warriorettes will get an N1 3 and now foul or a missed free throw, an air ball. That's what I meant to say. It caught me off guard.
Yeah.
So
it's not a common occurrence. As Grassy probably should have let that ball roll just a little bit more.
Warriorettes got to go. Clark got to get in, make something happen. Winningham fires a deep 3, top of the key, off to the left. Rebound by the Bees and a foul. So Valente will go to the line now on the other end to shoot 2. 24 seconds to go. Misses the first free throw. She'll have one more. Again, 24 seconds to go in the game. The Warriorettes need a couple of fast threes or even 2s at this point. Excuse me. So Grasty got to go for the Warriorettes. Gives it up to Clark. Clark's just got to, someone's got to fire a shot, get it to Winningham, and 14 to go now. Clark's just got to shoot it or get it in to Falk, or Grasty rather, and just no shot for the Warriorettes. Clark hits a tough shot. Should have done that.
That's her second one that she hit like that.
Should have done that one 20 seconds earlier. So the Warriorettes fall at Upperman to begin district play, 41-47. The final. Don't go anywhere. The boys set to face off the Warriors and the Bees. We are going to step aside and take a break. We will be back for the beginning of the boys game.
Now it's time for the second half of our doubleheader, which is boys contest between the White County Warriors and your Upperman Bees.
All right, we are back here for the Warriors versus the Upperman Bees now, as the girls had an unfortunate loss earlier. And starting for the Warriors, 00 senior Mason Steele. Next up, number 2, Lucas Smith. After that, it's number 10, we know him, JC Jack Carpenter. At number 15, Cole Sims. And then who's starting in place of Tucker Pinion is number 34, big man Lex Winfrey.
Interesting thought. Colt Norris might get the start tonight. He's been the 6th man. May need Winfrey strength and underneath to deal with Johnson, though, for the Bees.
Absolutely. I believe this is Lex's first game starting due to, oh my gosh, Tucker's suspension.
Yeah.
But Tucker will be back next game against Stone. So everyone out there for that, as we're seeing a high production. If y'all curious why nothing is really going on.
They got the individual numbers and their fouls and points on the scoreboard, so really upping the production of the entire system of the game for the boys game.
That's some impressive stuff
That
right
is
there.
impressive at the high school level.
Yeah, I'm more impressed if someone's keeping up with all that.
Yeah.
I never want to do that. I get stressed out when people have me just work the normal scoreboard for a basketball game, let alone having to deal with all that. I would assume there's 2 people probably, though.
Yeah, probably.
Right?
Or maybe a parent of the boys team just wanted to do that. That's why it's only for the boys.
Possibly. Was it for the girls?
No, this is not on for the girls.
All right. I'm not 100% sure, but. I think. We've heard a lot of Bulls, 1990, the Bulls little intro thing. A lot of inspiration coming from high school team. And 6'2" junior, number 0, Ty Cobb. And now guard. Number 1, sophomore guard. Maynard. Number 2, Jack Torrance. Number 22, Collier Bush. Junior post, number 24, Colton Johnson.
Yeah, the Warriors have a tough task on their hands tonight. Gonna have to deal with Ty Cobb, one of Tennessee's best players, really, the entire state committed to Liberty, and he lights up the scoreboard. And Colton Johnson as well has a major size disadvantage over the entire Warriors team, and that's primarily why Lex gets the start tonight to deal with Johnson's physicality down low. Johnson, a ton of offers in football. He's still got a year left to play too.
As Ty Cobb and the Upperman Bees start this game with the ball. And Sims' assignment will be Ty Cobb. I wasn't expecting anyone else to guard him, as Sims is a physical player and has been guarding him for as long as I could remember, if we're being honest. I mean, we've played with Cole before, and he was always handed the assignment of Ty Cobb. So he has plenty of experience guarding him, and hopefully he'll be able to utilize that. It's Colton Johnson. It's an early 2 points. Now Smith.
It's important that the Warriors play contained. They cannot get flustered in this game.
Oh, it's Sims' high post. Tipped away. They give it up to Ty Cobb. Early dunk from Ty Cobb. Now, Sims tries to answer. His shot goes in and out. Winfrey tipped it. Ty Cobb's pushing the ball up again. He's going to attack Smith off the backboard. That shot will go.
Yeah, that's what you see from Upperman. They're the defending state champs off of Ty Cobb, really the primary producer for this team. And this year, they've added Maynard has a little bit of talent on the team. Johnson stepped into a big role as well, as he's 6'5" for the Bees, so it's just a tough team to play against, especially on their home court. The Warriors have a tall task tonight.
Back to Smith, steal in the corner. Smith swings it to Carpenter. Slow basketball from the Warriors right now, just looking for any shot they can get, since they are definitely the underdogs against the reigning state champions. Carpenter lets one fly from deep. It'll be back iron. A little bit too muscle on that shot. The Upperman ball.
Yeah, they're going to need Carpenter to shoot. Pinion again out tonight. It's going to take a three-point effort for sure from Carpenter, and maybe a few more players stepping up like Sims and Steele.
Absolutely. Sims has been doing great offensively, but now he has the matchup of a bigger, stronger players than what he's used to, and definitely more experience in high-level basketball than his previous competitors. As Johnson's going to get a layup from a risky pass that Smith almost stole. Steele back to Smith. They got a little bit more time to break the press. He looks like he's just going to walk it up. He does. Gives it to Carpenter. Carpenter drops it down to Sims. Winfrey in the corner. Carpenter lets another three fly. It won't fall. Ty Cobb gets the rebound. You're going to get a blocking foul on Cole Sims. Double technical on Ty Cobb and Cole Sims. That's a quick one. Happens within the first quarter. Not only that, the first 3 minutes, a double technical. They seem to be chirping a little bit too much at each other.
Yeah, Norris is going to come in for Sims now. So the Warriors having to go deep in their bench. They're not deep, but to their bench already. It's down Pinion as well. So it's a very interesting lineup.
Yeah.
You got Winfrey, Norris, Steele, Carpenter, and Smith.
This is normally what we're seeing when we're in deep foul trouble, but we already taken out one starter with Pinion being out. Now Maynard gets a layup. Lead will be 10-0. Timeout, Mitchell.
With that timeout, thanks to more of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Missy Selby with the Real Estate Collective. Be your real estate agent today. Give her a call at 931-510-7213 or 931-837-8371, located at 23 North Spring Street in Sparta. The Warriors have struggled early. They find themselves down 10-0, and it's really just going to have to take it slow on the offensive end, and they're going to have to slow this game down. Do not want to speed up the pace of play, because really outmanned, especially without Pinion when you're sharpshooting three-pointers or three-point sharpshooters.
He's arguably the highest leading scorer. If not, it's behind Sims. Norris tries to get there, but ends up hitting a layup from Torrance. It'll be a foul on Torrance.
Beach foul on Torrance. His first, team 7.
It's like wet on the floor.
Yeah, I was a little confused at first.
They made a bench player come out, and I guess he subbed in for Torrance. About to say.
That'd have been crazy.
Yeah.
Now Smith throwing in the ball. Norris. Back to Smith. Smith's going to attack. Mid-range stops. Draws the foul. Gets the and-one if they count it. I think they do.
Looks like, yeah, they will.
That was a great job on Smith. Beautiful play.
Need an explosive game out of Smith.
Knowing that the contact was already there. Make sure he gets a shot up. That's why it's so important to stay on your feet against a dominant player like Lucas Smith. And Winfrey picks up a rebounding foul.
Warriors foul on Winfrey, his first, team third.
Ty Cobb bringing the ball up the court. Pull up mid-range. It'll go for number 0.
Yeah, that's really hard to guard, and that's one of his favorite shots. He's mastered that. And it's just really tough to guard if you're the Warriors. You're just going to have to start putting some points on the board.
Yeah. Nice steal attacks. Dishes it to Carpenter. Carpenter looking for high post. Ends up turning it over. We see Ty Cobb with another slam. As Smith sets up and is facilitating for the Warriors. A steal. Tight defense. Throws it away. Be Upperman ball. Another sub. Maynard comes out. And I think Bliss comes in. Bush comes in. I think something like that. Speaking of Bush, he's in the corner. I know you guys can't see that. He lets it fly. It won't go. Winfrey muscles down the rebound.
Oh, good job by Steele.
Avoiding the steal, but Ty Cobb just strips it away from him. Ty Cobb slows down the ball. Gives it a Bush. They give it right back to him. He's left wide open from behind the arc. That three won't go either. Smith maneuvers around him. He's going to Winfrey right back to him. Smith is the only one to score right now. They're going to hand check on Phillips. So Torrance comes back into the game.
Warriors are going to have to get some type of offensive scheme going. B's just sitting in a zone right now and giving the Warriors more than they can handle.
It's a very aggressive and high zone, but it is still definitely a zone as Carpenter's left the game, but this time it's met by Ty Cobb and block. But Smith is going to get an off-ball foul. I meant loose ball foul. Ooh.
Just going up for the block shot and bumps into the B player. Enough for the foul.
Goes to Johnson, back to Cobb. Cobb lets it fly. That shot won't go. Steele pulls down the rebound. Smith, spin move on Cobb, ends up being blocked. Now Norris, guarded by Torrance. Winfrey high post. They give it to Carpenter. Ball movement from the Warriors. Not attacking on anything. Ty Cobb gets a wolf steal. Reverse for Ty Cobb.
Yeah, with Sims on the bench, just not much offense right now for the Warriors.
No, as Ty Cobb got that reverse dunk. Steele finesses, gets the layup. Good move and good finish by Steele. Now a 14-point game in the first quarter. Johnson attacks, guarded by Winfrey. Winfrey stops it and gets the rebound. Smith, guarded by Torrance. Smith gives it to Carpenter. Mitchell called the play. Gives it to Steele. Steele looks at the time. 15 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Warriors are looking for the last shot. Bush on Smith. Smith keeps attacking. Gonna get him, Smith for a walk. 2 subs come in for the Upperman Bees. 5 seconds remaining.
Warriors not going to pressure, so they can let the ball roll for a minute.
Except that was not the greatest roll.
Yeah, a little bit of a faulty pass.
But it still worked out for them as Ty Cobb lets it fly from the white line. It'll be short, but good block by Norris to make sure they don't have another basket before the first quarter.
So end of one, 4-18. The Warriors trail the reigning state champ Upperman Bees. I'd like to thank some more of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. The Sparta Drug Center, Beth Kirby and her team care for you and your family. They're locally owned and operated, offer free delivery within city limits, have bubble packs, in-house savings plan on medications, and accept most insurance plans. Make sure to give them a call at 931-837-5000 and find them at 425 North Spring Street in Sparta. Give Missy Selby a call at 931-510-7213 or 931-837-8371 and find her office at 23 North Spring Street in Sparta as well if you are looking for a real estate agent. So coming back out, the Warriors going to have to find a way to start generating some offense. Sims went to the bench early in that first with a tech. He'll be back, though, now to start the second.
Ty Cobb is not on the court.
Good time for the Warriors to close the gap then. As the Warriors definitely not going to win it on defense. Got to start scoring and really just outscore them all night. Not even worry really about defense.
Steele on the wing. Give it to Sims. Carpenter. Thought Carpenter might have shot that one. They're going to trap Sims. Ball gets poked, but I think they're going to foul on Torrance. They will. That'll be his second, yeah. And so Ty Cobb's coming right back in for Crouch and Torrance.
Yep.
As Phillips also came in. Carpenter, center of the court. Back to him. Steele to Sims. Sims lets it fly. That shot won't go. Almost tips the pass. Phillips to Maynard. Maynard attacks. Going to be a foul on.
There's probably Winfrey,
but it will be on Winfrey. It's what I was assuming, but you never know.
Yeah.
Especially with Mason's luck, he tends to randomly find fouls. That was a shout out to last game. They randomly gave him a foul when it should have been Jack Carpenter's.
Carp will check out. Usually plays in the games a lot, but a really tall lineup on the floor for the Bees. So Warriors are going to go with Norris to give some of that height because, I mean, they haven't really got it inside the paint at all. They've just been passing it around the perimeter on offense.
Very true. As need a little bit of breather from Carpenter, too. He hasn't been subbed yet. Smith to Sims. Sims takes a second chance attempt. It doesn't go, but Cobb ends up with the rebound. Good steal by Sims. Pushing the ball up the court. Fumbles it a little bit. He maybe could have had a basket right there if he wouldn't have lost control.
Yeah.
Smith gets him jumping. to steal. Back to him. Norris on the opposite side. Slow offense all around from the Warriors tonight here at the Hive. Mitchell's yelling to move. So Steele takes that as the chance to attack to the rim. His layup won't go. Good contest from Johnson. Back to the corner for Phillips. Phillips' shot won't go, but Manyard gets the offensive rebound for a putback layup. Sims attacks Phillips, takes it to the hole, left hand, finish. Good finesse on that layup.
Yeah, good job by Sims. He's going to have to start going off for the Warriors
to eat at this 16-point game. As Norris ends up with the steal. He's taking the ball off the court. Everyone left him, looking for anyone. Manyard picks off the pass. They give it to Cobb. Cobb throws a lob to Manyard. Manyard catches it. Timeout. As we're hearing a little bit of rumble from the student section.
Mitchell took a timeout. We're going to have to talk about this. But, I mean, really, the Warriors having problems on offense. You know, you don't need to focus on defense. You're not going to really be able to stop the Bees. You know, they just have too many scores, too much high. You've got to start generating some offense and sort of try to boat race them, but just 6 points so far. They've got to start getting it inside. They've been working the perimeter and obviously it's not working. So they're going to have to try something.
At this rate, I would almost just let anything fly. Wait until someone catches a little bit of a spark and then feed the hot hand and run that the entire game. Now Smith finds Winfrey. Winfrey hands it right back to Smith. Great Laker cut from the Warriors. They give it a Crouch on the wing three. It'll be short. Sims pulls it down. Sims telling everyone to move out. Steele goes to the corner. It won't go. Cobb almost pulls down the rebound. Instead, it goes to Manyard. Bush zips it to the corner for Johnson. Johnson's three won't go. Relatively, Upperman's threes are not falling.
Yeah, neither are the Warriors, and that's what the Warriors need. Is they need a very good three-point performance.
As Manyard picks off the cross-court pass, and dunk won't go, but Ty Cobb gets his dunk.
Yeah, courageous by Winfrey to sell out on the block.
Was very courageous on that.
And prevented the first dunk, but
that second one was inevitable.
Yeah. Cobb's got a little more bounce than Manyard.
As Sims drains a three. I don't even know if that's the, I would say that's true. Manyard's a little bit taller, and Ty Cobbs has the ability to control his body. Like, I don't know, he's something special at doing that.
It's just smooth.
Now Smith attacks Cobb, takes it on all three defenders, kicks it. It'll be an offensive foul on Smith, drawn by the Crouch. Is now Manyard and Bush come out. Torrance and Sissom comes in. As Johnson's found at the block, get an and one. Winfrey picks up another foul. That'll be his second, I believe, maybe third.
Yeah, two on one,
Third,
three
yeah.
on Winfrey now. Carpenter will come in for him. Warriors have started to generate a little bit of offense, but already down so much.
Back iron on the free throw. Smith to Sims. Sims attacks Torrance. Kicks it out to Smith. Smith does the same for Carpenter. Sims lets a deep three fly. It'll be short. Carpenter gets the offensive rebound. Pull up Jay. It won't go. Be a foul call on.
Norris. Oh, no. Johnson.
Norris thought it was on him.
Yeah, Norris was.
But they pointed towards White County ball, so I was a little lost. Carpenter to steal. Back to him. Steal, wing three. It won't go. Johnson pulls it down. Torrance pushing the ball up now. Attacks Carpenter. Sims intercepts the pass to Cobb. Sims attacks, left-hand finish, won't go. Steele, believe, stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, a little Kevin Durant incident, but we had a conscious ref there to call it.
Remember that game? I don't even know what game it was, the girls' game, and they got away with it. Kevin Durant call that the other team did. I immediately called it out. Cobb dishes it down to Sissom. Norris meets him and stops all movement in the ball. And then Ty Cobb gets an and one.
Yeah. And Norris gets the block on Sissom, and there's just not much you can do about that. Cobb is just too good, too strong. Got a good frame for basketball, right around 6'2", broad shoulders. And it's gonna be tough for Norris.
Still good effort by Norris. Sims, Carpenter. Steele attacks. They're gonna foul him though. Maynard and Phillips is coming in for Torrance and Cobb. Norris looking for Sims. Ball ends up in the Bees' hands. Maynard pushes the ball up the court. Phillips in the corner, high post, down to low post. Sesson. It'll be a walking call on Sissom. Now Mills, I believe, is coming in. Can't really see the number, but that's who I think that is. Smith standing at center court. Back to him. Carpenter finds Sims, high post jump shot. It won't go. Johnson gets the rebound. Sissom gives it to Phillips. Phillips, there'll be a blocking foul on Carpenter.
Maynard went down hard.
Steele checking if he's good. Wiping up the court a little bit.
It's a tough showing right now for the Warriors to start district play. Down 29.
I think Cobb's about to come in.
Yeah.
He takes like 30-second breaks. I don't know if they have that. That's planned, considering that he is the star for the Bees. If he just needs quick breathers. Or I don't know if I was going to say maybe fouls, but I do not believe they're in foul trouble at all.
One of the refs just left the floor. Now coming back, they're looking for something. Maybe a towel to wipe up the floor.
I thought they had a towel.
Yeah, I
It
thought
was
they
gray.
did too.
The gray towel, and also the Upperman can, I would assume, sponsor a towel that they're using for the ground.
And now they're asking a fan to leave. So evidently one of the fans sitting behind the Warriors bench being asked to leave right now. Maybe a unsportsmanlike comment made.
As
Not one to get up though. He's got 3 officers right
he's
around
now
him.
budging. And
Be interested to talk
head
to some of the
coach
players.
and Mitchell. And
Be interesting to see what happened there after the game. Maybe someone could get us an update.
Phillips is free throw. I'm still kind of lost. What was 100% going on?
We'll have
but
to check.
yeah.
Jay Carp will have us covered after the game.
Oh,
He'll
you're
know.
so right. Really, any of them would really have us covered.
Yeah, and Broyles could probably shoot a text opinion right now and figure out.
All right, speaking of that, actually, I'll just shoot a message opinion. As Smith gives it a steal. Steal back to Sims. Carpenter hustling for the ball. Ends up getting picked off by Phillips. Phillips' layup is right underneath the basket. Carpenter pulls it down. It's being trapped. Ends up on the ground, hustling. Yeah, timeout Mitchell.
Timeout break. Well, thanks to one of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. If you're looking for a real estate agent, look no further than Missy Selby with the Real Estate Collective. Call 931-510-7213 or 931-837-8371 in our office located at 23 North Spring Street in Sparta. Full timeout right there. Most likely from Mitchell. Warriors trail by 20 with 27 seconds to go in the second quarter. In this first night of district play.
This is as there's still some conversations going on. There's about 20 seconds left of the half. But good job on all the officers here, keeping that under control, not letting it get out of hand. As Mitchell and the Upperman Bees head coach are having a little bit of talk. They don't seem mad or anything, but it's probably with the whole fan situation.
Yeah.
As Smith gives it to Sims. Sims attacks via pushing foul or hand check. I didn't really catch it. Smith to Steele. Steele loses a little bit, gains control back, kicks it to Sims. Sims lets it fly right before the buzzer. It won't fall. That is the end of the first half of the Warriors versus the Upperman Bees game. 20-point basketball game.
Yeah, and we'll step aside for a minute, take a short break, and we'll come back with coverage of the second half.
volleyball team consisted of Callie Crouch, McKenna Ellis, Emery Hudson, which was named to the All-State team, Madison Ellis, Lana Smallwood, Aspen Hayes, Emma Pruitt, Addison Five, Bella Tidwell, Adriana Hayes, Jaden Vaughn, Katie Randolph, Ariana Stevens, Michaela Youngblood, Melissa Williams, Josie Bush, Morgan Doran, Preston Hickman, Bailey West, Liliana Wilson, and Shayla Berger. One more round of applause for our volleyball team. Next, we want to recognize our girls bowling team. The bowling team is currently competing in the postseason. They are the district champions as well as region champions, which they just won this past week. We want to congratulate the ladies on all their success to this point and wish them the best of luck this Friday at Sunset. Go Bees! Our girls bowling team roster consisted of Pearl Gates, Gracie Gentry, Mackenzie Gentry, Madison Inskill, and Kirsten Livingston. Final accolade we want to recognize the junior golfer Miley Perry. Miley qualified for the All-State tournament this past fall. We look forward to seeing all she accomplished in her upcoming senior year. Congratulations, Miley. That concludes our 2025 championship celebration. Let's have another great year and go Eagles! We have one final athlete to recognize, and that is Gavin the Governor Dawson. Gavin capped off his high school golf career as the 2025 Boys Golf State Tournament qualifier. Congratulations to Gavin and Coach Austin McWilliams on this accomplishment.
And now we are back for the second half of the Warriors versus Bees game. And we are down by 20 right now. So me and Andrew said this whole time, I don't know if we can contain their offense, so we just need to answer right back with our own offense. It's a nice little like 2020 Brooklyn Nets situation.
Yeah.
As Ty Cobb dumps it down to Maynard. Maynard picks up an and one off the rip. That is a quick answer.
Yeah, and this is just a tough opponent overall that the Warriors are facing.
Absolute reigning state champs, I mean.
And they returned a lot of key players. Cobb, really the key player. And Johnson, Maynard.
They lost their paint player by Bronx and Chaffin. He decided to focus more on football. Is now, I think he goes to Alp State, correct?
Yeah, App State's early enrolled.
As Ty Cobb punches it for the Upperman Bees. Smith to Carpenter. At this rate, if I was Carpenter, I would have just shot that one.
Yeah.
And Sims says, I will if you're not. And he gets the putback. Great move by Carpenter to turn around and not be scared of getting blocked.
Yeah, just put it straight up in the paint, got people a head taller than him in there, and still goes up strong.
He done the old, like, let me get this shot off as fast as possible before they have the time to react to block me.
Yeah.
As Johnson answers at the mid-range. Now Sims to Smith. Good pass by Sims, making sure it's out of Bush's reach. Now Sims lets a deep one fly. It'll be short. Winfrey fighting for the rebound. It'll stay White County. Now Colt Norris is coming in for Lex. Norris in the corner. Smith at the logo. Steele attacks, loses it. Maynard picks it up. Behind pass to Bush. Setting the ball back up. Sims guarding Cobb. Screen. Ty Cobb pull up long. I would think that's only Ty Cobb's second miss of the night.
Yeah, been extremely efficient. It was a good shot by Steele underneath. Second chance points.
A little bit more offensive action from the Warriors in this second half.
I accidentally just forgot to work the scoreboard, so it's back up now.
We're all good, Andrew. You do normally randomly forget. We've had some sponsors, not really sponsors. I don't know why I said sponsors. We've had some helpers do the scoreboard and tripod with this here recently.
Shout out Will Walker. Needs those hours in work-based class right now, so he's been running the tripod for us.
Very convenient for us. It makes us like job way easier. Nothing else to worry about except the game. But if y'all ever a little curious why it may be a little behind, or we randomly add points because we just forgot to earlier. As now Maynard is at the charity stripe. Free throw is good. Second one falls as well. Now Sims to Norris. Back to him. Corner, Steele attacks. Rises above the defender, gets the and one.
Good take by Steele right there, and he's been attacking the rim more coming out of the gate in the second half than he did in the first half. Certainly could have used it in the first.
Couldn't agree more. As I was talking to him before, he said he was a little bit concerned with fouls because he struggled being in foul trouble. And I think now he's just realizing he can still attack the rim and not draw a foul. because last game he got a little flustered by, I think he had two offensive fouls back to back. I want to say.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate ones too. I mean,
if not, it was like just two fouls that were just like easily could have been solved. So
this is the first game in ages where he's not been in foul trouble to open up the game.
Yeah, and I'm going to take credit for that. I talked to him about it. As Johnson lets one fly in the corner. As Sims gives it up to Carpenter. Carpenter to Steele in the corner. High post Smith. Smith jab step, pull up Jay. It'll be back iron. As Torrance pulls down the rebound. Pushing it up, sideline. Ty Cobb from three. It'll be short. Foul on. It'll be either Johnson or Phillips. It'll be Johnson.
It's a great job by Norris right there too. A little younger, a little bit more undersized, and Johnson just goes up strong, and his body pays the price, but he gets the rebound.
Cross-court pass to Steele ends up being fumbled away. And Johnson attacks. Steele tries to meet with him. He maneuvers around him. As Sims pushes it coast to coast. Drop down pass to Steele. Steele's blocked by Sissom. Warriors were looking for the ball back, but it'll become Upperman's.
.408 to go in the third, and the Warriors lead been extended to 23 now.
Torrance gives it a Cobb, top of the key. Drop down pass to Johnson. Blocking foul on Norris. I'm going to say he got there a little bit too late.
Yeah, it was the right idea by Norris. Kind of just initiated a little bit too much contact. Just had to wait for Johnson to come at him.
Now Johnson at the free throw line. It won't go, but it'll stay their ball. Ty Cobb, pump fakes, attacks the rim. Layup won't go. Johnson tries to put up with a good defense from Steele. Another good defensive play from Steele. Steele had a great series of, I don't know.
It's all right.
I was trying to say something else, and then it just did not work whatsoever. It's really hot in here, and I think that's bothering me a little bit.
It's been a long night if you're a Warriors fan.
Carpenter to Steele. Smith attacks, swings it to Sims. Sims lets another three fly. That one will be off target. As Cobb gives it up to Sissom. Sissom gets fouled by Sims, so we'll see him at the line.
.314 now to go in the third, and just counting down the time till the game ends. Kind of already decided the fate of this one. Warriors
this game's a little bit out of reach.
17-42.
So, speaking of that, Mitchell's going to get Davion and Davion Baird and Griffin Adams some minutes. As Griffin, I think, even surprised Mitchell this year when he's put him in when we were in deep foul trouble. he definitely stepped up, done a great job at just playing his role and doing all of his responsibilities.
Yeah, he provided some pretty valuable minutes in some close games this year. Just being I believe a sophomore.
Yeah, sophomore. But
Evan
I think
Norris.
his main sport is baseball, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it is. The Bees got a free throw.
Cobb attacks, pump fakes, dishes it to Sissom. Sissom's back iron. Johnson cross court to Bush. Quick hands from Baird. Good contest from Adams and Steele, but Steele will end up getting the foul. A little bit too much body on that jump.
Yeah.
Warriors foul on Steele, his second, team fifth. The showcase last in their free throw line, shooting 2, 52.
As now Sims pushes the ball up. In and out. Dribble move, kicks it to Adams. Adams attacks, swings it to Steele, to Baird. Be honest, if I was Adams, I would have shot that.
Yeah, he had a good look.
He was left wide open not only for the 3, but also the mid-range. As Sims lets it fly, he'll get the lucky bounce. Just dishes it down to Johnson. Be a foul on Steele. He jumped real high to try to block that shot, and Johnson noticed, took the contact.
Yeah, he's said he was staying out of foul trouble, starting to rack up a couple. He's got 3 now, so does Sims.
Yeah, but relatively speaking, this is way better.
Yeah.
If he's now picked up 3 in the third quarter, we've seen that in the first quarter before.
Yeah.
Johnson hits the free throw. We see a 3-man sub for the Upperman Bees. It'll be Case coming in along with Torrance and Crouch. This is the first time Case came in the game. Sims lets a deep one fly. That one won't go.
Tough night shooting, but you might be sitting there saying, well, why is Sims just pulling from anywhere? But that's really all the Warriors have got in terms of shot selection.
This Upperman team is something else. Reigning state champs, we can't emphasize that enough. As Sims fumbles it, pulls up jumper, it won't go. Drops it down to Torrance. Torrance finds a layup. Adams running the point right now. Decides to give it up to Sims early. Steele attacks the paint.
Oh, hard smack.
Big
That's
smack.
worthy of I think facial contact might be. It's a flagrant in higher leagues. I don't know
Yeah, it is
about.
in the NBA. It's not in high school.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I was just watching college the other
Oh,
day.
yeah, it is too in college, but that's more recent.
Yeah.
They don't call it in high school because I think they classify their body as not enough control. If that makes any sense.
That was a hard smack.
Yeah, it was. Did he hit the free throw?
Hit it. Hit the first one.
Hey, way to
I don't know how
fight
he can see.
through the
I don't know how I
blindingness.
can see.
If I was him, I would just close my eyes and prayed on that free throw, but obviously he fought through it. Second one won't go, unfortunately. So we see Ty Cobb come back into the game. Minute left of the third quarter. Give it to Torrance. Torrance lets a 3 fly. It'll be short. Sims up to Steele. Steele, tween, pull up Jay. It'll be right side of the rim. Ty Cobb, corner 3. Will be way left. As he has not shot relatively well to what I'm used to seeing him shoot.
Yes.
Not a lot of things have fallen, but luckily for him, they have quite a lead, so they don't need him.
Yeah.
As he seems to be facilitating the ball. this game and not forcing much, and he doesn't normally, as Sims attacks. Back iron. Tykov pushing it. See if he's just going to get a layup. It won't go. In and out. Adams lets one fly. Thought it was, from our angle, that looked like it may have went in.
Yeah, it looked good.
And it was way left.
So end of 3, Warriors down 47-23 to the Bees. Want to thank sponsors for tonight's stream. Sparta Drug Center. Beth Kirby and her team care for you and your family. Some things they offer: they're locally owned and operated, free delivery within city limits, bubble packs, in-house savings plans on medications, and they accept most insurance plans. Give them a call today at 931-837-5000 and visit them at 425 North Spring Street, in Sparta.
It's all good. As it's super loud in here right now because of the band. Adams finds Sims. Sims to Baird. Carpenter, top of the key. A lot of movement from the Warriors right now. Sims attacks. Pull up, jumper. Little close shot, won't go in. Cross-court pass to Torrance. They dump it down to Johnson. There'll be an offensive foul on Johnson. Wait to go for Steele to get his feet set.
Yeah, that's a good job. You don't see Steele take many charges, usually on the wrong end of a call, but gets one there.
As Carpenter's 3 is front iron. Torrance. Cobb pressured by Carpenter. Corner Maynard, he dumps it down to Johnson. Sims meets him. Layup will go anyway. Carpenter lets a 3 fly. It'll be short. Crouch pushing it up. Gives it to Torrance. Torrance lets a 3 fly. It'll fall. Now Sims gives it up to Adams. Back to Sims, high post. Drop down, floater won't go. Baird pulls down the rebound. He actually steps on the line, so now it'll be Upperman B's ball.
Got up there, just misjudged the time by a couple split second.
Cobb, center court. Cobb throws a lob for Johnson. Johnson can't obtain it. Now Maynard can't get his layup to go either. Adams attacks, dishes it to Sims. Sims pump fake. Pull up runner. It's high backboard and it'll fall. Maynard to Torrance. High pressure for Carpenter. Dumps it down to Johnson. Johnson, pro hop to the paint for the layup. Now Adams. Adams pull up mid-range. It won't go. Torrance, cross court, Carpenter tips it. Crouch now finds Johnson in the paint. Torrance, pump fake, pull up mid-range. It'll go, nothing but net. Sims attacks, goes right-hand side, ball flies in the air. There'll be a foul call.
Looked like he had the very wide open layup, and then the ball just
spawned
takes
in the air,
off.
yeah. Reminded me of like when you keep a basketball or like another beach ball underwater, you like let it like shoot up.
It's a good comparison. Just flies straight up. And you gotta wonder if, or what the difference would have been if Pinion was to be able to play in this game tonight.
Very true.
Probably not a 30, 40-point difference, but maybe a little closer and keep it a little more competitive and get the team into it a little bit more.
Couldn't agree anymore. But we will see Pinion come back for the next game against Stone, I believe.
Yeah, next week. That one will be, I think, in the Roy.
I believe so. Now Sims attacks, gets blocked by Sissom. They'll stay White County. Last touch by Sissom. Find Baird. Baird finds Steele in the corner for a three. It won't go. Adams pulls down the offensive rebound almost.
Johnson just smacks it out of bounds. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the game, where it's been the Bees the whole time.
Sims finds Adams. Cobb tips it away. Smith finds Baird. Steele attacks. Decides to shoot the mid-range. It'll go. Cobb's been a little bit quieter than I was expecting tonight.
Yeah, I didn't really need him, but still, usually the 20 to 30, sometimes 40-point range.
But I would assume those 30 and 40 balls are when it's a necessity. So he doesn't mind to facilitate as he's thrown 3 lobs tonight.
Yeah.
Smith finds Steele. Steele crosses over, attacks on the right side. His layup won't go.
That was a tough take by Steele. Just unfortunate. Not really going to get the foul this late in the game.
No, as Bush finagled his way around that defense from Steele to get the layup. Baird in the corner, drops down to Smith. Smith loses it. It'll be B's ball. Now, Crouch, I believe Case comes in. Nope, I lied. Allen comes in for Ty Cobb, Phillips, and Johnson. Yes. Yeah. Corner is Bush. Good steal from Baird. Quick hands from him. Now Sims attacks, gives it up to Adams. Can't really see much right now as now Sims really can't see anything at all. I'm sorry, everyone at home. Now Steele's in the corner. Steele decides to take it right back. Attacks baseline, blocked. Ball goes right to the Upperman Bees. Crouch has a three-pointer, so he'll take it. He'll drain it. Sims will try to answer from a deep three. It won't go.
Usually he's good at shooting that. Unfortunate night for him.
Ref takes a timeout to tie his shoe and allow some subs to come in the game. Not a common ref timeout.
Yeah, official timeout for tying a shoe. I haven't seen that one, and I don't know if I've ever seen that one.
If it has, it was rare and we were young, as Allen's three is off the mark.
Minute 29 to go in this game, too.
As Sims attacking, loses it. Bees pushing the ball up the court. Good steal from Baird. Baird gives it up to Adams, as Behringer is now in the game, and Sims gives it to Adams. Adams will let it fly from three. It won't go, because I think Mills pulled down that rebound. Mills guarded by Adams. Quick passes from the Upperman Bees, leads to a three, but it won't go. Behringer pulls down the offensive rebound. Defensive rebound. Golly, man. Been a rough night. As Norris gives it up to Sims. Warriors, just good ball movement. Adams looking for Behringer in the low post. Won't be able to catch it. Jump ball. It'll be Bees basketball. Corner. Mullins. Give it a Case. Top of the key. In the corner. The block. And that will be the game. They dribbled out the last moment of this. And unfortunate for both teams. The Warriorettes and Warriors both lose. Sad night for White County fans.
Yeah, unfortunate to start off district play, but these are two of the toughest opponents in the district, so Warriors and Warriorettes only going to get easier really from here as they head into a bulk of district play. 63-27, the final tonight. We'll be back next week. First game